I wanted to be sure to talk about one question I got that I thought was a really good one from a gal here in Colorado, and she was asking that she said, you know, I'm trying to raise healthy, happy eaters, and now that my son is in elementary school, I love having all of his friends over to my house, but a lot of them love junk food, and I don't want my kid to eat junk food. So what do I do? I mean, I want the kids to come over to the house, so do I serve them junk food or do I serve them healthy food like I do for my kid? Where do I find the balance? Well, I actually texted my co-author of Raising a Healthy Happy Eater. If you're not familiar with it, see if I can get the glare off there. There you go. Raising a Healthy Happy Eater was written with pediatrician Dr. Namali Fernando, or Dr. Yum. And it's an award-winning book about the development of feeding skills. It's from birth up to school age. And we cover a little bit of this in that book. But when I chatted with her about it, she was explaining to me that, you know, she sometimes would have that problem with her two boys as well. They're very all about healthy eating, but sometimes friends would come over who wanted more snacky foods. She always says that if it says snack on the label, it's probably not too nutritious. I love a good potato chip too, you know, but we don't want to get kids stuck on chips and pretzels and those kind of snacky foods. A little bit is fine. So adopt the 90-10 rule. 90% of the food that you're going to present is whatever you choose for your family, which sounds like for this particular mom, it's a pretty healthy selection. Actually, I know her pretty well. It's a pretty healthy selection. She's a great mom. But then 10% of whatever you're going to present are pretzels or maybe some chips or some, you know, whatever you think is their junk food. We all love a little junk food. My personal way of doing it is to always have a platter available. So when the kids come home from school, see, you know, they're going to be starving. Take advantage of that. Send them outside to kick the soccer ball around for a while and say, hey, I'm going to call you back in 10 minutes. I'll have a big snack for you. Use the word big. Big snack. Boys love that. Girls love that too. I love big snack. All right. Get a platter and make just an assortment of goodies for them. 90% healthy, maybe some orange slices, some carrot sticks, some hummus dip, et cetera, et cetera. But then make sure 10% of it is something you know the friends who are visiting will love. So maybe that's your chips or your corn chips or your pretzels, whatever it happens to be. More belly fillers than actually nutritious. Make sure you get rid of all the packages so when they come back in the house, you're not suddenly grabbing the whole bag of chips and running down to play video games. When you have that platter, they now have that all in front of them. The beauty of that is, especially when you have a crowd, is there's something about a lot of kids reaching over and taking food off that smorgasbord that gets the more hesitant eaters to do the same. And as long as you're consistent about every time the friends come over, presenting a smorgasbord of a variety of healthy foods, 90% healthy, 10% junky, those kids will likely try those foods, but they still have some junk food just to get something in their belly. That way, you're not scaring them away from the house. You're modeling really good, healthy eating habits. And you're also modeling it for your own kids. So this is how we eat in our family.